All right, good evening, everyone. We're going to get started. I'd like to call the Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this very cold Tuesday. It is January 16, 2024. It is 4:30. The meeting will begin. Can you please stand for a pledge of allegiance and a quick moment of silence after?
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Cynthia, can we get a roll call?
Tomich,
here.
Kubaki,
Here.
Mosley Shelton,
Here.
Myricks,
Here.
Hopbridge.
Here, 5 are present, but 4 in person here and 1 by Zoom. All right, number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
Commissioner, we did receive an email on Wednesday, January 10th, from Garris Trucking. He's interested in HRC-owned lots at 628 Willow Court, 642 Willow Court, 636 Willow, 640 Willow, various lots on Willow Court, as well as Walter Avenue. He is the adjacent property owner at 607 State Street.
Okay, yeah, for the record that we got these, and we'll just refer this to staff, this communication. Thank you. Okay, number 5 is our minutes. We've got 2 sets of them dating December 5th, 2023 and December 19th, 2023.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission minutes for December 5th, 2023, and December 19th, 2023.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myricks, second by Commissioner Tomich. Is there any additional questions or corrections on these minutes? Okay, since there is none, roll call.
Tomich,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopbridge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Okay, that brings us to number 6, homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we have an applicant, Christy J. Orms, for 7212 Woodland Avenue.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I am Nancy Hopperich. I work in the Community Development Department. I am assisting with the Homebound Conditional Forgivable Loan Program. I'm here before you for approval for applicant Christy Orms. She is a City of Hammond employee who is purchasing a home located at, again, 7212 Woodlawn here in Hammond.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
So just a couple of really quick questions. You're already a city employee, but still, how did you hear about our program?
Well, working here, and I've lived in Hammond my whole life.
May I ask who's your realtor?
Andrea Opiola.
I have a couple of questions. You want to ask any questions? Well, if there's no further questions or discussion, Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the approval for the homebound conditional forgivable loan for Christy J. Ohms, 7212.
Thank you.
I'll second. Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Mr. Myrick, seconded by Suzette Kabaki. Let's have a roll call then.
Tomich,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopbridge.
Yes, motion passes with 5 yes. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Nancy. Okay, number 7 is acceptance of requests for proposals for the sale of real estate for property commonly known as 5945 Kennedy Avenue and 4712 Holman Avenue. I think we have some. I'm going to allow Attorney Westland to open those now. Would you, do you need me to move on, Dave, or would you just?
No, not,
Okay.
we should be all right. So for 5925,
45? That's our address.
yeah, okay. So that's, this is, let's just start. Okay, so first one, Cynthia, are you sure this is? You just got it first.
Well, I can just tell because they're adjacent.
Okay, so the first one is, for 5945 Kennedy, you have two. First one is from Creviston Trucking Incorporated. They offer $9,000 for purchase of the property. Close at 5%. So that's one of two. The second one is second one for that is from Calumet Brass Foundry. They're offering $15,500. Those are the two that were received with regard to 5945 Kennedy. With regard to 4712 Holman, you have one that you've received. From Felix Maldonado Jr. He is proposing to purchase the property for $1. With about $165,000 of improvements that he wants. So, $1 purchase price that he's gonna make all of it.
That was the only one?
That's the only one for 4712.
Mr. President, I make a motion to refer to staff to accept and request of proposals for the sale of real estate for properties commonly known as 5945 Kennedy, 4712.
Second.
Okay, a motion then has been made by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Tolmage. That's the acceptance of the request for these proposals for the sale of real estate for the property commonly known as 5945 Kennedy Avenue and 4712 Holman Avenue. Let's have a roll call, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes. Motion passes 5 yes. Okay, we have another one, number 8. It's acceptance of request for proposals for the Jacob Square infill residential home development.
Members of the commission, it appears you have 3 responses for the Jacob Square RFP. First one is from LAS 21 LLC, its member Paul Garris. He has interest in developing the properties at 5520 through 5536 Walter, 5535 Walter, and 5543 through 5557 Walter. He is offering for 5520 through 5536. He's offering $18,150 for 5535 Walter, $7,750, and for 5543 through 5557, he's offering $15,150. Second one is from Elvira Galarzo. She is interested in So she's listed these because they were listed on the RFP by site or project site numbers. Site 2, she's offering $2,900. Site 3, $3,800. Site 9, $3,600. She doesn't list the address. So we're gonna have to match those up with the RFP and what addresses those.
I was just said the correct address. Okay, so that's number 2.
And then you have a third response. From Intermission. They have eight parcels they're interested in. Okay. So, site 4, which is 5630 through 44 Alice, $13,300. Site 7, which is 5615 through 25 Alice, $11,200. Site 10, which is 5509 Claude, $3,800. Site 13, which is 5643 Soul, $5,100. Site 14, which is 5520 through 36 Walter, $17,700. Site 16, 5517 Walter, $7,625. Site 17, 5535 Walter, $7,500. And then finally, site 18, which is 5543 through 57 Walter, $14,100, for a total of $80,325. And there are, I just want to make sure these are all the same. It looks like they're copies of the same thing, but some of these are taped up so much nobody's getting in them.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yes, so these are all the same as what I just read.
So for clarification, Attorney Westland, there was 3 different that came in, but there are some different addresses that fall all under this Jacob Square.
Right, there were numerous properties that we put out, and then a bidder could bid on any one or all, or any combination.
Right,
So, I know I just read them, but.
Right, you did. I
There
noticed
was
Alice
some-
and Walter.
There was some overlap, but there's a lot of different ones.
Right.
But
Okay.
staff will have it sorted out.
Especially with the second one there, I think they just kind of just said sites, so the,
Yeah, that one's more,
okay.
I'd have to look at the RFP to know for sure.
All right, someone like to entertain a motion then for those to refer to staff?
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to accept the request proposal for Jacob Square infill residential home development.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Tomage. Let's have a roll call then, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes with 5 yes to refer these to staff. Okay, brings us to number 9, authorizing to advertise a request for proposals for the sale of real estate for private redevelopment of a senior living facility and paired homes for property commonly known as 1301 Highland Street.
Commissioners, this is the next step in the redevelopment of Memorial Park. We are working on the RFP right now regarding the senior living facility and the paired homes. So this is a step just to authorize the advertisement of the RFP.
Thank you. Yeah, I was there the other night. Ms. Santana was there. They had from the community there that can give some input on those property that's going to be developed.
Yeah, I thought some great questions were asked, and the staff and Mayor McDermott listened to them, and we're incorporating some ideas into the RFP because it's always a good thing to get a community involved in a redevelopment of their neighborhood.
I agree. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. President, there's no further consent. I'd like to make a motion for the approval authorization to advertise request proposals for the sale of real estate for private redevelopment senior living facility, care home, property commonly known as 1301 High Street.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Tomage. Can we have a roll call, please?
Talmadge,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 10 is an approval of management agreement between the Hammond Redevelopment Commission and Hammond Development Corporation for 5205 Homan Avenue.
Commissioners, this is a management agreement between us, the Redevelopment Commission, and Hammond Development Corporation. The Hammond Development Corporation acts as a manager for the building, 5205 Homan Avenue. This is a building in downtown Hammond that is leased by the Toll Theater. The Toll Theater is a live theater that puts on plays and musicals in our downtown area for over 20 years now. We want to support them as much as we can. And the HDC does a great job in managing all the ins and outs of a building that a landlord will. So this is just an agreement starting now in January and goes through to the end of December 2025.
Mr. President, if there's no further questions, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the management agreement between the Hammond Redevelopment Commission and the Hammond Development Corporation for 5205 Homan Avenue.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Tomage, second by Commissioner Kubacki. That's the approval of management agreement between Hammond Redevelopment Commission and the Hammond Development Corporation for 5205 Homan Avenue. Let's have a roll call.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 11's bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, if there's no further questions or any questions about the register of claims, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the claims beginning with claims dated 11/30/23 and ended with claims dated 1/11/24, claim number R64476 through R64797 inclusive.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Tomage, seconded by Commissioner Myricks. That's November 30th, 2023 through January 11th, 2024. Claims R64476 through claim R64797. Is there any questions on these claims for staff here? Karen is here tonight with us. Okay, then roll call.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Kubaki,
Yes.
Mosley Shelton,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 12 is our reports. Ms. Ann Taylor, would you like to share anything?
Yes, I would like to share, I believe, the flyer that you all received tonight. On February 1st, Thursday, at 10 a.m. at the Hammond Sportsplex, the city will be hosting their annual Black History Month celebration. And this year, we will be honoring African-American firefighters and EMT heroes. So if you are free, please feel free to attend. It's a wonderful event.
Thank you. I'd just like to add one thing too. Yesterday's Martin Luther King, it's a very cold march for those who marched, but the program at the Civic Center was a big success again. A lot of great speakers. It was a great event, so just like to add that.
Thank you to our Community Development Department for organizing and putting on these great events.
Okay, if there's no other reports, do we have any new and unfinished business? I don't think so.
None at this time.
All right, number 14, public comment. Public comment is open now. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. If anybody would like to come forward, you may do so now. We'll give you 3 minutes to speak. Okay, then public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Before we adjourn, I just want to welcome Ms. Shelton to the commission. Tonight's her first meeting.
Hammond resident, city employee, and what district do you live in, Tiffany? The 4th district. Welcome to the commission.
Yep.
Welcome, Tiffany.
Okay, then, number 15.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Bye.
Meeting is adjourned.
See you back.